No,
What is up?
we've got more Keyforge. Yeah, but
So the button
broke.
pauses the game, or plays
Ah,
depending on the current state of the song. I paused it manually, went live, then I hit the button which played the song again. Anyways, here we are.
There you go. Yeah, what's our first match?
That's a great question. Glad you asked. The Royal Pains versus the Drunk and the Dead.
Okay, and the Royal Pains being, was it King Schmid and Resnick the Empathic?
That's correct.
Okay.
And the Drunk and the Dead is Swift of Moss Chamber, Speakeasy, and Armed Ghoul.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The Drunk and the Dead.
It does.
Yeah.
Armed Ghoul.
All these names, that makes sense. I bet they were made by some pretty clever people.
Or a collection of very clever people that are chatting right now on Twitch.tv. So I guess we'll start playing. I don't know what these decks look like.
I've got my AOA right here.
This is the Disclaimer deck.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This is my Worlds Collide. So,
Okay.
1, 2, 3 AOA versus your Worlds Collide. Okay, so my AOA versus your Worlds Collide.
I'm gonna get the bets going. Bets are alive. Eventful match. Well, I guess let me see your thing.
Alright, some Buzzles, 2 Poltergeists,
3 Amber Imps.
and a Soul Snatcher.
That's too many Amber Imps. 2 Director of ZYX. 3 Jargogles. What's happening?
A Key Forgery. When was the last time we played with Key Forgery? It's been a while, right?
It has been a while.
Inky Gloom. Guess that doesn't matter that much. You have Chain Gang Subtle Chain.
It's like it has 3 Streaks and 3 Amber Imps.
That
is gross.
You've got lots of ways to deal with them.
Yeah, as long as I can do 2 damage to things.
Yes, Unsuspecting Prey.
Okay, great. Perfect. Love to hear that. Wonderful.
Mustic Burmook. Okay, but you don't really have like a ton of Amber control. There's an Evil Eye, and then Furnace. Ronnie, Skeleton Key, Mustic Mermook.
You have like
and a Wild Spirit.
Gatekeeper. And take hostages. That's it. So.
And triple Amber Elf. And Schuler.
Yeah. Schuler, yeah.
And Fetch Drones. Double Director ZYX though.
That is seem pretty good. And the 3 Jargogles is like it's just a lot of filtering.
Yeah. Interesting. This deck looks barely functional.
Yeah.
This deck looks barely functional.
It is in some sweet eucalyptus dual matte Dragon Shields though. They are very nice.
No, you should roll the rubber dice.
Yeah.
The purple rubber dice.
The most perfect
37.
dice. 62. Perfectly randomized. Well, I got an Unsuspecting Prey, which I know is good against your deck, but I'm gonna mulligan. This is 2/2/3.
I will keep. This deck has a. Where at the sass on this deck is, because I bet it's
Low.
There's some anti-synergy.
And it's AOA, so it's automatically low.
There's some, you could say there's some anti-synergy in my hand currently, so.
Okay, I'm first.
I can fortunately play around it at this time.
I'll play this Molfen. Your turn.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Oath of Poverty. I don't think this deck had that many artifacts, if any.
Can you get Oath of Poverty in a deck that doesn't have artifacts in it?
Let's see.
That would
There
really
are
suck.
no discs. There's Chaos Portals and Fetch Drones.
Okay.
That's it. It's a Chaos Portal and Fetch Drones.
I imagine that's probably, there's probably protection against that.
Alright, Grey Rider, I'll crash into the Molfen.
I believe you can because it does something by making an amber. Fair enough. That's unfortunate. I'll say Untamed. I will play Mustic Mermook and do 4 damage to the Grey Rider. I'll play Unnatural Selection. I'll play the Fittest. And I'm done. But he pulled a Maverick Fetch Drones in a deck with no logos. Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, I'm gonna play Shriek. I'm gonna play Old Yerk, and I'm gonna discard these 2 Amber Imps. Normally I would like discard these other 2 cards, but you're very likely to see them in just a second. These cards are good.
Good cards, yeah.
So, all right, go ahead.
There's turn 43 decks with Oath and 0 artifacts. Wow. Well, there you go. Wow.
Is Oath exclusive to AOA, or is it in Mass Mutations or
Is
Dark
Oath
Tidings?
in...
I don't think it's in Dark Tidings. I don't
Coda?
remember. Oath, I don't think was in Coda, but I may be wrong.
It is in Coda?
It is in Coda. I bet that's first wave then. So
Yeah. Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna mug the streak.
and
I'll Subtle Chain you.
okay. Hey, that was one of the good cards I want to discard.
Figured. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I am going to say this. I'm gonna play Yerk. This deck is hilariously efficient.
It's got full Igor's, Yerks, like Jargogol.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard Misery Exploit.
All turn 40 those, 3 of those are Coda decks. There you go.
Yeah, that's got to be first wave,
Yeah.
because I think they fixed that for later waves. I'll reap with Old Yerk, and it's your turn. I'll draw.
I'll say this. I will play Soul Snatcher. And play the Scullion and blow up my Mystic Mermook and gain 1 for the Soul Snatcher. And the Poltergeist, my Soul Snatcher.
Can't believe this.
The most perfect play of all time. I'll check with 6.
Well, this is an AOA deck that can't stop 6. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Jargogol. Are you ready for the funniest play 6 cards you've ever seen?
Yeah. Jargogol.
Standardized testing.
Oh.
Blow them up. I guess this one first. I'll Healing Blast. There's nothing to heal. And then I'll Equalize. There's nothing to equalize.
Okay. All right.
Alright, and then I'll play Director ZYX. So I had Director, the Amber Imp, and the Streak that all had Elusive, and then the Vmos to just like kill them all.
Oh, yeah.
So I could have played them in a different order.
I'll Forge.
Draw 6.
I will say Untamed. I'll discard Key Charge. I will play Ghost Talk, and I'll Fog Bank so you can't fight.
Alright. My turn.
Yeah.
Archive the top card with Director. I am going to say Logos for my turn. I'll put my archives into my hand. I am going to play Helperbot, Streak, Chaos Portal, Fetch Drones, Lab Work. I'll reap with Director. Give it 6. I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn. I think I would love to know what this deck's efficiency is, because
it's looking pretty good. You almost threw the deck already. Like, that's crazy. Right?
Yeah. I'm trying to draw 6 here. I'm only supposed to draw 5. My bad.
I'll say this. I'll Evil Eye. I'll play Infernus. I'll get Oath, I guess, and I'll get Healing Blast. The cards with pips in your
are bad.
Are not good.
But they don't do anything.
Play Buzzle. Do I purge Ghost Talk here? The only thing he's killing is Helper Bot, and it could be worth a Reap though. Yeah, I'll purge Ghost Talk, and I'll Reap with Buzzle. Your turn.
Okay, start of my turn. I'll archive. I will. I am going to say this. I don't think there's actually a reason to grab that yet. I am going to play Streak Schuler. I will Reap twice. Go to 6, and then Old Yerk will fight Buzzle. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. Then I'll draw 2.
17, I'll play Tantadolin. I will Wild Spirit Infernus. I'll play Regrowth. And I'll pick up this Murmook. Play Murmook. I'll Blast a Streak. So I'll have some cards in my hand. I'll draw 2.
Start my turn, Director. Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. Discard the Spirit's Way. I am going to put Armageddon Cloak onto Old Yerk. I am going to Harder They Come to Tantadolin to purge it. I will play Take Hostages. And then I'm going to play One Stood Against Many on Old Yerk, who is going to fight the Murmook.
Okay.
He'll die, the Armageddon Cloak will heal him. And then he'll fight Infernus. And then he'll ready, and I can't. So, but he did capture 2 because I fought twice. Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw these, and then shuffle and draw, and say check with 9.
Okay. Save Shadows. I'll play Keyforgery. I'll play Pestering Blow on Yerk. I'll play Sack of Coins for 8. That's dead, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm done. Check with 8. Alright, so if you would forge a key, name a house, and I reveal a random card from your hand. If that card is not of the named house, destroy a Keyforge raid, and they do not forge that key. When your opponent forges a key, that player names a house. Reveal a random card from your hand. If that card is not the named house, destroy a Keyforge raid, and they do not forge a key.
So if I name that, okay, I gotcha. So I'll name.
You want to reveal the card that is not the named house.
Yeah, so I'll say.
It is very confusing text. Yeah.
I'll say Shadows since you just took a Shadows turn. Okay, so it is Shadows, so
you do not forge.
And that explodes now.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll put my archives in my hand, and I'm gonna say Sanctum, and I'll play Gatekeeper. Keep you from forging, and then I'll say check with 9. It's your turn. Go ahead.
So this, I'll play Harbinger and not finished with you. What am I finished with? I'm definitely not finished with the Furnace. Probably not finished with this Murmook. Yeah.
It's probably somebody who worked on Netrunner, because there was a bluff mechanic in Netrunner.
What if we had me ask something a bit confusing? Yeah. I feel like it could have been worded slightly differently and be functionally the same thing. Maybe. Alright, I'll say check with 6.
Yeah, I will forge. Only way I can threaten is to blow up like everything, but I guess that's what I do. I'm gonna reap twice, and then I'm gonna call the weak on the Harbinger. Then I'm gonna play 2 Amber Imps and a Streak. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 6 and I'll draw 3.
I'll forge. Enforce my hand. I have to say Untamed and plays Tantalus and Unsuspecting Break. Go, 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 go! Blah, 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 blah. Alright, your turn. I mean...
Alright, I'll
Unsuspecting Prey.
forge. I am going to save Logos.
Oh, that Stanix command is outdated, huh? I should probably put the G1 in here, but I'll link it for you.
I'm going to standardize testing.
Okay.
I'm going to play Jargogle and a Jargogle, then the Director. I'm going to Chaos Portal. Say Sanctum. It's Sanctum. Already the Director. I'll reap with the Director since there's nothing for him to fight. And then I'm going to fetch Drones and I'll say Sanctum.
That just gets Logos.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's just Logos. Okay. Get out of here, Yumps. Okay, go ahead. I will draw 6.
Play Shadows. Play Javinda. Play Skeleton Key. Play Ronnie. Steal 1. I'll play Hit and Run to shoot a Jargogel. What?
Which Jargogel?
Oh, okay. That one.
Yeah.
Pick up and play Ronnie and steal 1. Your turn.
Okay, so start of my turn, director is gonna put a card under. Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Chael the Safeguard. I'm gonna play Grey Rider and have Chael fight Ronnie. Oh, first I played Take Hostages, sorry.
Okay.
And then Chael. I'm gonna play this Vimos. It'll kill these, and then it'll also let me play this Equalize.
Okay.
But I think I leave it on Chael. Okay, and it is your turn. I will draw these 4.
Oh, baby. Say this. I got it in the Infernus. We've done it. Take Hostages and... Call the week. Obsidian Forge. I'll Poltergeist the fetch drones. Just mill 2 cards. And I'll play Buzzle. Let me see this discard pile. If Schuler's still up in here. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm done.
That's game. I don't have any Amber Control. I think I would have been fine if I had had any of the tiniest bit of permanent Amber Control.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right. Just any amount of it. And I think I would have been good.
Alright.
The funny thing about like these middling AoA decks is like you don't give a shit if you get Infernus. Right. That game I was like, yeah, alright, whatever. My best cards are not ones that have Amber Pips on them.
Exactly. Drunk in the Dead up a game. The deck's like functional,
fast.
right? It's just like
fast.
very efficient.
If it was I think there are like very minor swaps that could happen in that deck.
That'd be really
I think
good.
it would be really good. Honestly, if that deck were if it had 2 Grey Riders in it, I think there were multiple times that game I could have gone infinite.
Yeah, you were just destroying my board constantly too.
The deck is really good at like I said, it just needs like a touch, just a skosh, just a smidge of some permanent Amber Control. King Schmid. I'm gonna get a collared. 2 standardized testings and a BBQ.
I'm gonna take your Greater Oxstep. 3 Dendrixes.
2 Schulers. King Schmid. The best name of the tournament.
I don't know if it's the best name. I liked there's one something. It's not tonight because it was like I saw it when I was looking through. Something was like reportedly lazy here or something. I can't remember what it was. Something like that.
King Schmid, though. What a good name.
King Schmid. It's so simple. 65.
73.
Okay. Interesting. I'll keep.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep. I'll play Oxtet.
There it is.
I'll purge the end of your ready cards. It's before you draw.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll purge the Lilithal. Yeah, it's your go.
Okay.
I'll draw.
Say logos. I'll play Archimedes. I'll play Professor Sutterkin. I'll play Professor Sutterkin. I'll play Pip Pip. Your turn.
What are the chances that Fangtooth is the top card of my deck? I am.
What's up, Stub Bunny? How's it going?
Literally can't let you take this next turn.
It's a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards.
Yeah, I'll play Dendrix. I'll have Greater Oxtet fight a Sutterkin. Ready. I'm gonna purge Fog Bank. And I'll draw 2. Good.
Yeah, I'll say logos. I'll pick up the archive. Play the professor. Play ZYX researcher. Archive the top card. Or read with Professor Sutterkin. We'll draw 5 cards. Each scientist. Or friendly logos creature. Okay. Each friendly, not each other. Okay. Okay. I will reap twice. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dis. I'm gonna play another Dendrix. Oxtet's gonna fight that Sutterkin. Dendrix gonna fight that Sutterkin.
Anyway, Logos is very fun. I would agree.
Ready. Purge.
My disc glimmer.
And it's your turn. Let's see.
I wasn't really getting anything back.
Yeah, we're gonna have your whole deck in your hands.
Yeah.
AoE Sanctum. AoE Sanctum's definitely closer to better than like I don't think AoE Sanctum is the worst house in this set, unlike Coda Sanctum, right?
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'll play Lash. I'll play Charette. Play Tesmal. I'll call the weak that Dendrix. And I'm done.
Okay, I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Reassembling Automata.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I should.
We don't have the card cam up, but I can give you the Eddie cam. Focuses. There it is. There it is. Look at it. It's beautiful.
It's really cool looking.
Very cool.
I'm gonna play Babbling Bibliophile, Reassembling Automata. Then we'll see if I screwed up with the Wild Wormhole. See if I played things in the wrong order. Wormhole Tech. I'll remote access your Lash. It's a shame I can't do that on a turn where it's going to be really good. I'm going to Oxtet and I'm going to purge this Tentadlin. And I'll draw 5.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Do I pick up the archive? I don't think so. I will play Glimmer. I'm gonna pick up this other Glimmer. I will.
It's combo and glimmers over here.
Play Save the Pack. I'll play Fogbank. I'll play Lupo and do 2 damage to the Babbling Bibliophile. I'll play Soldiers to Flowers. Did you have any Untamed?
They're all purged.
They gone
Yeah, I've removed them from the game.
from existence. All right, I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say this. I'm gonna play Spider Buzzle. Buzzle will purge the Spider. I'm gonna play Key to Dis.
You had remote access last turn, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Puzzle is gonna fight Charette. Then I'll Misery Exploit. The question is whether I wanted to do some permanent damage or if I just wanted to go for some amber. Alright, it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Forge. I'll say Logos. Play Helperbot. Go to Archive. I don't think I do. You have Key to Dis ready. Play Helperbot, play Interdimensional Graft. Helperbot is going to let me play this Collar on Wormhole Tech. I'll Reap with Wormhole Tech. Reel the top card. Not finished with you, archived. I'll Reap with Archimedes. I'll Reap with Pipip. I'll Reap with ZYX Researcher. And I am done.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I am going to Reap with the Reassembling Automata. I am going to play Telltale Vapors.
It does get stunned.
Oh, okay, hang on.
No, I do it. Okay.
Telltale. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's going to get stunned. Okay, I'm gonna Key to Dis this garbage. If you could get all this garbage out of my face, that's fine. They go. Get them off the table. I'm tired of looking at them. So tired of looking at them. I'm gonna play Hologram.
What I meant to say is I archived my entire side of the board.
I'll play Candle Units
because
my thing is gonna stay alive. Yeah, because it's 23 months ago.
Yeah.
Did I archive from Telltale? I did not. This. All right. Your turn. I will draw 2. Go ahead. Man, I had answers for that Logos board, just not in hand at the time. And I think I would have been fine because you basically got like a free key off of it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the creature. I got the creature back.
I'll say Dis. I'll play Glimmer and get Collar back. Play Collar on the Candle Unit. Play Schuler.
Okay.
I
don't know how I'm supposed to.
I'll discard this Unlocked Gateway. And I'll Lash for good measure. Your turn.
Okay.
6.
I am gonna say Untamed. Gonna play Fangtooth. Gonna play Molefin. Gonna play Imprinted Murmook. I have these Piranha Monkeys, but I'm just gonna discard them. And then Fangtooth's gonna kill Glimmer. It's like what would happen anyway if I played them. I'm gonna say check because of the Imprinted Murmook. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Yeah, Forge. Let's see. We're still okay. I'll say dis. I'll pick up the archive. Yeah. I will fight Molfin with Schuler. I will play Charette. Actually, I'll play Schuler and then Charette. I'll play Streak before I do all that.
Okay.
I will use Lash. I'll play Not Finished with you. I think I got Schuler and Glimmer. Do I just want to lean the dis here? I could get Tesmal too if I did.
It would have been nice if there were at least one per box, right? I think just because of the distribution, you would get like 3 in a box. But then you would go like 2 or 3 boxes without seeing any, right?
Which is a really bummer. I think it'd be totally fine if they were slightly more common. And I'm done.
Okay. I am gonna fight the same fucking creatures until I die. I'm gonna say dis. I'm gonna Binding Irons you. I'm gonna put Soul Keeper on the research or the reassembling automata. I'm gonna play Dendrix. I'm gonna Buzzle. I'm gonna purge Dendrix. Buzzle's gonna fight Streak. I'm gonna purge Murmook. Buzzle's gonna fight Streak to kill it. In the turn, I'm gonna Fang Tooth reassembling automata to kill my No, you got your Glimmer. I'll kill Charette.
It would have to be one of these two, right?
You're right. Yeah, I'll kill my Candle unit. Go get your own damn units.
My unit now.
Man, it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. Play Grove Keeper and Rosnar. I'll discard Chota. I'll play Regrowth to get back. I'll get back Helperbot. And done.
All right, I am gonna say Logos. I'll play Seismo and Tangler. I'll play Titan Guardian and Quant. I'll unstun reassembling automata. I am gonna hologram phone Quant, I guess. End of the turn, I'm gonna Fang Tooth the automata. Just fully heal it, exhaust it, move it to a flank. It's gotta be Schuler. And I'll draw these 2, and then I'll shuffle and draw one.
All right, I'll say Logos. Well, standardized testing. It's gonna get 5s and 3s, so a lot of stuff's happening. You get to draw 2 cards. The Soul Keeper is gonna hit my thing that's already dying, and then Quant loses the thing. So, Tier 1, thank you. 33 months. Much appreciated. I'll play Pip, Helperbot, Sutterkin. Helperbot will play Fogbank. No fights. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Untamed. I am gonna Piranha Monkeys.
Ah.
I'm gonna play Molfin, Feathered Shaman, Tentadlin, Bramble Lynx, Flaxia.
Jeez. Okay.
Fangtooth. Monkeys.
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
Monkeys.
What?
One of my untamed cards was going to the discard pile. And it's your turn.
Alright, I'll say this. I will reap. Play Schuler. Steal.
Everything takes one.
I had to play Glimmer first. What is Glimmer getting?
This deck doesn't have artifact. I mean, hammer control, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed this.
Yeah, I have.
Don't know if you've noted this, but I cannot control Amber. Maybe there's a Lilithal that I purged on the first turn could have, but maybe these imprinted Mermix could have helped me forge keys, but they're gone too.
Get a collar. I'll just collar this guy.
Sure.
Mine now. And Lash. Your turn.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
I couldn't beat your cards, and you kept taking mine, so...
You can play the same cards over and over again.
Yeah.
This deck was kind of sweet. TBH. There's a lot of different... There's like a grab bag of stuff you can get with the Glimmers.
I mean, if I had had like the monkeys...
Yeah.
Like, right, or the... the Fangtooth right when you play
Yeah,
stuff.
it does. Yeah, Not Finished With You was actually pretty good in there, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Alright.
Well, I mean, you're just going to play your best cards over and over and over again, right? Like, it's like, if these cards are good against you, guess what? You're going to see it 4 times on the first shuffle through, right? And that's what happened.
Match 2. They came from the Heat versus TPS Reporters.
Okay. Grand Factory and Number Cruncher Horvat. I guess
that sounds like TPS Reporters.
Like TPS.
Yeah.
Erickson of Inner Lagoon Cavern and Grav copies Spawn of Nitrogrieve.
Spawn of Nitrogrieve.
I'm guessing this is They Came from the Heap, because this is
a Spawn.
An Inner Lagoon Cavern and
yeah.
Spawn of Nitrogrieve. It sounded like a monster movie. Villains.
Alright, bets up.
Well, this has got Starline, so this is Worlds Collide. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm playing AOA. Brambo.
Love a Brambo.
Brambo's already better than half the cards I played in the last 2 games. 4 Deepwood Druids.
Okay.
3 Igors, though.
Yeah. We get to toss them right
2 Kirby's. 2 Blasters. There's a good chance you never have to play these Deepwood Druids.
Yeah.
And a Nature's Call. And Telega. And Mimicry. Jesus Christ. This deck's already gonna be... Oh god, look at all the blasters and transport platform.
You do have 2 Nature's Calls.
Oh my god.
So there's that.
Yeah, but Nature's Call's awful versus Starline's guys. Like,
maybe bounce the ones with attachments.
yeah, what in your deck is Nature's Call good against? 3 Igors, 2 Kirby's.
Deepwood Druid?
Yeah, it's good against Deepwood Druid if you play it. If it's not just discarded with Igors.
You gotta save the pack, it's fine.
Save the pack. How do I does Nature's Call damage?
You attack with Roxador.
I attack with, yes, I don't even kill.
And then you play save it. It's a combo.
Yeah. This guy.
You play Relentless Assault. So you damage him up so you can save the pack, and then you get cards in your hand and you're sad. Inner Lagoon Cavern. I can't be comfortable. Look at this dog.
It's gonna be more comfortable to lay on the ground than it does in the bed. Waking him up.
I don't know. He knows I point a camera at him. Yeah, this the instant salt. Not even trying to be on the bed.
So the thing was, the last couple of games, I was like, I looked at his card and was like, okay, he's got a little bit of amber removal, right? So it's like I could try to play around that. In the first game, I at least had a chance to play around it, but the second game was me all responding to you.
Yeah.
And it was a classic game of my cards don't have pips on them. I ended the game. I don't even know how much like amber.
Yeah, like free amber.
Yeah, like I ended the game generating maybe not even 10 amber. So
what do you get?
it's a rubber die. First off, Blood Bowl, we're gonna re-roll them. That's 13. They're flubber dice, so they actually
they gain momentum
as they move.
I will mulligan.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I can try to play around stuff, but I don't even know how I'm supposed to play around color subordination. My best creature.
I have no clue. Yeah.
Play no creatures when the opponent's deck has, I don't know, 400.
Yeah.
I mean, I think obviously double Sutterkin and you're going second. You play double Sutterkin with 2 other Logos creatures. That's like that's an unlikely draw, very high variance.
Right.
But this is, I mean, the nature of these games. It's not like we're, you get one shot, right? So if your opponent hits you with like a 2%er or whatever,
that's it.
You got hit with a 2%er.
Yep. All right. So I'm first. I will play Kirby and Vapors and Archive.
All right, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Fuzel and Groggins. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
I'm going to say... Oh, geez. Okay, I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Tactical Officer Moon. I won't do anything with that. I'll play Arms Master Melina. I'll play First Officer Frayne. I'm going to Reap with Kirby. I'm going to play Nature's Call off Kirby. I'm going to pick up Kirby and those 2. I'm going to play Kirby. I'm going to play Thorium Plasmate. And your turn.
Okay, so I held this. I'm going to Coward's End.
Okay.
I was debating whether I should hold it or not, and I opted to. Yeah, I'll play Cyber Giant Rig, this card that doesn't have text. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw.
Play Star Alliance. Play Kirby. Give him a force field. Play Unsuspecting Prey. Do 2 damage to this. This might be where the fun stops. Your turn. Or maybe not.
I am gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna discard Save the Pack. I'm gonna Nature's Call that Kirby because at least it has a force field on it. And then I'm gonna play Song of Spring. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Logos. Igor. I'll discard these 2.
Yeah.
Igor.
I think the deck has enough draw power that that right there is not that's not even shouldn't even be a surprise, right?
Apsis, Wormhole Tech, Sanitation Engineer, Eddie.
What the
Archive. Your turn.
I am gonna say Sanctum. I'll play some idiots and free markets, and I'll get to. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw.
Well, Logos it is. White Land Beltram.
For 5. I won't kill him.
Oh, a bond. I guess I'll fight him with Igor first.
Okay.
And then Apsis. And draw. I will fight a bond.
Could have fought a bond first.
Oh, it was 5 power. Right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
So,
you're right. You would just straight dive.
Yeah. And draw.
Yeah.
I will reap with Wormhole Tech. Archive. Reap with Sanitation Engineer. Discard a Deepwood Druid. As we do that. I'll fight the Foozle. I'll reap with Eddie. I will play this Wild Wormhole for an Anomaly Exploiter. I am done.
Okay, I am gonna say Brobnar Groggins is gonna fight Eddie. I am going to Lava Ball the Wormhole Tech. I'll remove the Warren and Hapsis. I'm gonna play Drummernaut, bounce the Groggins, play Groggins again. And it is your turn. I draw 3. I mean, he's through the whole deck. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Keyforge.
Kidding me?
Okay. I'll say Starline, so I'm gonna pick up the Archive.
Yeah, Deepwood to heal both the Hapsis would have been funny. Justin's like, what does a Deepwood Druid do?
I'll play Kirby. I'm gonna give Kirby his
I'm
blaster.
literally tired of looking at that asshole.
I'm gonna draw 2.
Yeah. I don't know. If anybody wants to tell me what the SAS difference between our decks were after the stream's over, I would like to know that. Because I feel like I'm playing a different game.
I'm just happy I don't have to play the 15 SAS Untamed that's in my deck due to efficiency. At least not yet. Draw 1.
You know what, Kirby? I hope you get mutated.
Whoa.
I hope you get irradiated by Dark Amber.
Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna slap Plasma Nozzle and Melina's Blaster on this Hapsis. And we'll put Force Field on this Sanitation Engineer. I am done.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Bilgum Avalanche. Groggins is going to fight Commonster Kirby. Drummernaut is going to Reap. And bounce the Groggins, so I'll replay the Groggins. And it's your turn. Bilgum's going to Forge and do 2 to all your creatures. Oh, I have to
After
forge.
you forge.
I have to forge.
Yeah.
I thought it was when you forge. It's been a long time since I played that card.
Bilgum is cool. I do like it, but alright, I'll say well, I guess I say Logos. I will play Igor.
Yeah, I would have. I think I would have fought the drummer. Sorry.
No, you did not.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do not think there has been a decision this game that I've made that will matter at all.
Okay.
So I actually think it does not matter what I chose to do this game.
I'm gonna fight the Bilgum Avalanche.
Okay.
Plasma Nozzle's gonna do 2. Oh, actually, okay, so it does 2 to the attack creature and then it splashes. So I want to actually attack Drummernaut.
Okay.
With Hapsis. Yeah. So 2 splash and then fight.
He does not capture because you don't have any.
And I'll Rue the Ward and draw. And then Melina's Blaster is going to shoot. We'll shoot Groggins for 2.
Yeah.
I'll anomaly exploit the Bilgum. I'll Reap with Sanitation Engineer. Ward. Discard a card. I'll discard this Sonic Spring. I'll play Thorium Plasmate. I think I could have done that better, but I didn't actually realize the card was in my hand. Because I drew off the Hapsis just now. And didn't look at it. I'll reap with this Hapsis. Alright, your turn.
I forge.
You forge.
Unexpected. I am going to say Sanctum, I guess. I'll play Golgotha. I'll put Protect the Weak on Maruk the Marked, and he'll fight Hapsis. He'll capture 2. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I think we just fight for Golgotha here. We're blasting in for 7.
Protect.
Oh, you play. So I'll attack Maruk then.
Okay.
So splash, and then I'm gonna shoot Golgotha for 2, and then I'll draw a card, and we'll exploit Golgotha. Play Vapors. I'll reap with Engineer and discard this Druid. Reap with Igor. Play Eddie. And your turn.
I'll say Untamed. Perilous Wilds, it doesn't do anything. I'll discard Save the Pack. Here's some idiot hippos. Your turn.
Alright. Say Logos. We'll fight the Groggins.
Yep.
Do some splishy splashing. I'll shoot that Nox for 2. Draw a card. Reap with Engineer. Discard Malia. Reap with Igor. Reap with Eddie. Exploit a Hippo.
Okay, I don't have an Amber Control.
Okay.
But I will play Sound the Horns, so.
I'll play Wild Animal. Okay. Alright.
Okay, if we could. Let me. Little did I know that game that felt like a blowout, the first game we played, was going to be the closest game that we played.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if I can just. Let's see if my failure can be total and complete.
Number cruncher Horvat, man.
Yeah, it was. Like. That game, I can't even get mad at like your draw because
Igor just made it.
you have there's just so much efficiency between the Kirby's and the Igors, right? And the Tal. You went turn 1 Kirby Tal, right? Like you know there's going to be some disgusting heinous term of service shit that's coming after that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's going to be absolutely disgusting. It's like fucking just 18 plus.
Let's see if its partner can pull their weight.
2 Sucker Punches, a Ronnie, a Heist Knight, a Mertens, 2 Life Real Life. Yeah, I don't think he said it either.
I don't think I did. No.
So, I mean, that tells you something, right? If you did, it was like only once.
I believe I did not at all because I know the Tao I archived to do Deepwood Druid, and I think I left it there forever. And Eddie definitely archived some Untamed card.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I felt like you put your archives in your hand at some point. But
I did, but I think I just had like 2 Untamed cards in the archive, and I picked it up because there were 2 Starlance attachments in there that I wanted. But for the last several turns, I just had 6 Untamed cards in my hand.
You've got a problem. And a Grumpbucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think there was no choice at all that I could make. I could primer this situation, go back to the beginning of the day and try to...
You'd have to shuffle the deck. Like when you to go to cut it, you just change my outcome, right?
Yeah. But I think I would have to shuffle it in such a way, I'd have to memorize
the amount of shuffles.
Yeah, and then like when you came up here to go get the decks, I'd be like, no, I'll go get them. So I could get the cards in the order that I need, that I know that I would shuffle. 19, you were first.
I'm looking.
I'll keep.
3 Igor versus 3 Glimmer matchup would be interesting. That could possibly happen, right? It's potential. Not guaranteed. Also, if y'all haven't checked out Sorcery TCG yet, they put our video on their Kickstarter page.
It's big time stuff for us.
Pretty exciting.
Big time stuff.
And it's a very fun game. Would recommend giving it a look.
It's I would say it's more spiritually in line with Keyforge than
Flesh and Blood.
Than Flesh and Blood.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like
Flesh and Blood is like cutthroat competitive Magic, like pushed in a way where the actual decision making is interesting and fun, right?
Yeah.
And then Sorcery is like
the fun parts of Magic when you're a kid.
When you're right. You're like, I want to smash something with an army. Honestly, that army card that you reminded me of the army, the Stark army from Game of Thrones. The badass one.
What was it called?
Host of the North.
Great Host of the North? Or
Great Host of the North. Yeah.
It was so fun to play that card.
Yeah.
I'll play Grovekeeper. And your turn.
Okay. I am going to say this. I'm going to play Wretched Doll. I'm going to Bornitz Touch you. Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, let's get rid of Ronnie.
Yeah.
It's awfully tempting to get rid of Merkins. And then I'm going to play Inspector and Dendrix, but getting rid of Ronnie is like...
that's just the call.
I don't know to play around Ronnie. And I'll draw. Go ahead.
Say Brobinar. Play Grunt Buggy. Play Drummerknot. Play Bingle. Play Calfin. Your turn.
Alright, we're gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna take the best turn I've taken all night. I'm gonna play Harmonia. I am gonna play Song of the Wild. I'm gonna play Ghost Hawk. Reap for 2 with Dendrix.
Did you get one for the Harmonia?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, I could actually play this Wild Spirit first on Inspector. And then Ghost Hawk to reap and reap. And then I'll Murmook and Smoke Bingle. He just blows up a bunch of my dudes. And it's your turn. I don't have Chuck because of a myriad of creatures on the table.
I'll say Brobinar. I'll sound the horns. Glimmer. Groggins. Goodbye, Glimmer. Goodbye forever. I'll play Groggins. This Cow's gonna fight Dendrix. And blow up the Ghost Hawk and Harmonia. This Drummerknot. Awesome. Oh yeah, the pendulum. It's very cool. Yeah, thank you. I woke up this morning and someone on the Facebook group after I posted the video was like, "Oh hey, congrats on getting put on our Kickstarter page." I was like, "What?" Very cool. That's awesome. Drummernaut's gonna fight the Imp Spectre. We'll bounce and play. I'll let you purge a card. Yeah, there's just so much wacky design in the game, and it's very exciting. All right, your turn.
When I'm done with you, there'll be no disc left. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Commander Chan. 1, 2, 3. I'll zap the Grove Keeper, and then we'll Plasma Nozzle on the Mermook. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. I'll say check with 9.
Well, I'll say Shadows. I'll Sucker Punch the Commander Chan. Play Furtive Investors. And discard High Snipe. The Shadow set has 3 alpha cards. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. But I'll do Forge for 9.
Okay.
At least there's that.
I forged a key. Alright, I am gonna say this. I'm gonna play Eterome. I'm gonna play Not Finished with You. I don't know. I could not be finished with this Ghost Hawk. Then at the same time, it's tempting to be also not finished with Harmonia. If Mermook were dead, I would be not finished with him. But I think that ends up putting me at a lot of dead draws potentially. I'll play the Evil Eye. That may be premature. And it's your turn. I could see a situation in which I've got some 5-power creatures. You kill them to get the Grump Bucky down, and then I could Evil Eye to force you to pay. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, don't forget your Wretched Doll.
Oh, yeah. Drummer or not.
Doom. Yeah, company interacting with like content creators is very cool.
Hey, I'll tell you
Flesh
something.
and Blood does do that also.
I'll tell you something about those companies from New Zealand. They care about English-speaking content creators.
They really do,
and they care about local game stores.
Yeah,
I talked to one of the organized play guys from Legendary Story Studios on the phone at my job, trying to set up like organized play, and he just gave me like the rundown. And I could not tell you the last time I talked to a rep from an American company on the phone about in-store organized play.
And like them being passionate about it.
WotC is more than happy to sell Secret Lairs bypassing the stores. But yeah, Legendary Story Studios is like, oh, it's great. Just don't sell our promos. Don't sell the promos we give to you to give to people. Give them to people. Just give them to people.
It's so easy.
The mats are sportsmanship awards. Give them to whoever you think was the best sport, stuff like that. So, yeah.
I'll say Barabnar. I'm going to play Bramo and Smash. I'm going to read with Drummernaut. Pick up Bramo and Smash. I'll play Bilgam Avalanche. We're loaded up on Bilgam Avalanche tonight.
Yeah.
And Groggins will reap. So check with 6.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to Quintrino Flux Mermook and Drummernaut for 4s and 8s.
The Doom token didn't get it.
And then I'm going to play Ingram.
4s.
And it is your turn. I'll draw 2. Take 2. I was worried because I had a bunch of 4-power creatures, and I was like, which one do I save with my Medic Ingram and the Quintrino Flux? And then you killed my creatures, so.
I'll say Brobner. I'm going to Blood Money the Ingram and fight it. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance, so I'll play Commander Chan and a Universal Translator. He's talking to everybody. They're all dead.
I'm talking to everybody out here.
Draw 2, go ahead.
Say Untamed. Play Glimmer. I'll get Grovekeeper. Play Rustnar, play Grovekeeper, play Marmo Swarm, Persistent Hunting to exhaust the Chan. And done.
All right, I am gonna say Untamed. I'll play Deepwood Druid. I think if I like wait a turn, this ends up being really good, but I gotta play it now. Unnatural selection. I'm gonna choose Glimmer, Grovekeeper, and I guess the Marmo Swarm. I'm gonna play the Fittest.
So fit.
And then I'll put Instrument Silence on Commander Chan. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Okay. It's time to play Merkins.
Top card?
Top card.
Rustnar.
Heck yes. Heck yes, baby. I will play Knuckles Bolton. I will life for a life. Merkins and Chan, yeah.
So I put a bunch of. I thought we were letting each other play with the creatures that we put a bunch of attachments on.
No.
I'm sorry. I think.
It was not in the agreement.
Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Censor Chief Garcia and Kirker and Zap. Zap is coming in for
3.
Star Alliance. Untamed Shadows for 3. I guess that's the Grovekeeper. Looks like the Grovekeeper to me. I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw 3. I don't have check because the Marmo Swarm is too big.
Too fat. I'll say Untamed. Play. Marmo Swarm is 8 power. I'll play Song of Spring. Don't think I want any of this stuff. I could shuffle Glimmer back, but it's like
Very
not that good.
Very
Yeah.
mid. Very
Pretty mid.
schmid.
It's pretty schmid. I'll play Full Moon. I'll play Tentatlin. Game 1. And I'll fight the Kirker. Take 8. I will fight Garcia. Gnaw your Wretched Doll. I could potentially gnaw the Grunt Buggy, but Grunt Buggy's good for me right now, so. Reap with Glimmer. I will discard the Piranha Monkeys. Your turn.
Sure you don't want to play that Piranha Monkeys?
Yeah.
If you want to play that Piranha Monkeys, I'll let you.
I will not. I discarded it. It's
Okay.
too late.
My
Can't go
turn.
back. Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Library of the Danged. I'm going to Binding Irons you. And then I'm going to play 2 Misery Exploits.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
I mean, it's up to you. You want to go back in time? You want to play the Piranha Monkeys? I'll let you. I feel like, personally, I think it was a mistake.
Do that.
I think it might have been a mistake discarding it, but
You're right.
so.
Alright, so I forge. My Marmo Swarm explodes. On borrowed time, Marmo Swarm. Play these 2 Brobnar creatures. Oh, I did. I forged right.
Yeah.
Seems okay. Or I could do this. Oh, yeah, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Furtive Investors. So I'll gain 1. I'll play. Oh, I was supposed to Sucker Punch first.
The deck is unsucker puncherable.
I will life for a life. Blow up the Druid. And I'll play Lights Out. And I'll reap with Knuckles Bolton.
They don't have Amber Control. This is like the 4th deck
In a row.
In a row, I don't have Amber Control in.
Yeah.
My Amber Control is your Grunt Buggy. That game was a little bit closer. I couldn't turn the corner on the board. Couldn't turn the corner on the board. All right, well, that was an easy night.
Easy night. Yeah, that was really fast. There you go.
These are the losers for future reference when you want to de-sleeve stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah. It wasn't 6-0, it was 4-0, thank you. I only lost 4 games in a row. It was 8.
No one bet.
Was it 8 games? It was 8 games, right?
4 games.
It's 2. Yeah, it was just 4 games. Yeah, it was just 4 games.
We can play 8 games tonight, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. No, you're 6-0 in the
bracket.
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Challenge is exploding, so I won't be able to advance it right now. Yeah, so that's tag team night.
Yeah,
3.
I think those decks have demonstrated that they did not have the ability to advance in the tournament.
They did not have what it takes. It's not even like one of them stood out. They just weren't that good.
They were all stuff I would not choose to play.
You had that one really good efficient deck, right? But it just didn't quite get there. That was the first deck you played.
Yeah, it was the first game.
And that was close.
And you pull. Well, yeah, but you also Collar of Subordination
a lot.
Yeah, I think this is another one. This is another one of those nights where there's like several stats I'd love to know. I'd love to know the differential in card plays because you played far more cards than I did, I believe. Between the all.
Well, definitely the one game made that stat jump way up, right?
I think
it still probably is above in most of the games, except for the first game. I think you played way more cards in that game than I did because I only got through the deck one time, and you got through your deck twice.
Oxtedded.
Yeah.
And
you had Igors, and you had Jargogles, and you had Old Yurk.
Yeah.
So you were getting through your.
So I didn't necessarily play more cards, right? But you saw. So I think that game. Well, but the thing was, you got to choose the cards you were playing that game. It felt like between the
Glimmer and
So yeah. Actually, I think we're mixing our games there because there's no way I could play the. You did
the Collar game was you had Yurk in that game because I collared your Wormhole Technician and eventually the Automata.
Yeah,
it was tag games because I remember saying before the game started I can collar your Greater Oxtet, and you had your 3 Jargogles.
No, the 3 Jargogles is the other deck. 3 Jargogles was the.
You had 6 Jargogles in one of these decks, and 6 Greater Oxtets.
Go to the VOD.
There's no way to know. There's no way to know. Only bought one full display of Worlds Collide. They were all like the last deck. Much better luck with random singles. Fair enough.
Well, this deck was the stuff we opened was woefully short on Saurian Star Alliance. Logos.
Saurian especially.
Yeah, there wasn't much Saurian in the stuff that we opened.
Yeah.
And I think Logos, it was light on Logos, but we had some pretty good Logos decks. I think I'd love to see how many of the Logos decks are advancing at this point because I think it's probably pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think the much is made of the Saurians in Worlds Collide, but I think Star Alliance and Logos are much more egregious. As powerful as the Saurians are, the Saurians have very clear weaknesses, specifically when it comes to non-destruction removal. Bouncing them, Saurians hate soft removal, like Nature's Call and stuff like that. He's in the middle of a dream. He's in the middle of a fever dream. He's dreaming of...
He's chasing something. He's borking.
Going after something.
Sleep works. So yeah, we'll be back live tomorrow with Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
We're getting into the meat of Gloomhaven, stuff we've never seen before.
Yeah.
There was a patch this weekend that fixed a bunch of bugs, so maybe that'll help with server stability.
Or something like that.
Yeah, it was huge. It's crazy.
Huge patch.
Crazy big patch. Logos is good. Logos is good. Turns out Star Alliance. Also,
I think the thing is, I think Worlds Collide Logos is egregious. Like, and then I think it gets worse from there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I think Mass Mutations Logos is even more egregious. So
it's not as bad in Dark Tidings, right? But there's some silly stuff that can happen in Dark Tidings even.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, more Flesh and Blood. We're gonna do another Blitz Gauntlet, which was really fun. That was like one of our most fun streams for it, I think.
Yeah, because I felt like we learned a lot.
Yeah,
like a lot playing. And we are probably going to do another Sorcery Thursday stream.
We're definitely doing another Sorcery Thursday stream.
Yeah.
We'll play the other 2 days.
Well, the question was whether it was going to be Thursday or if it was going to be sooner. That's why I said probably, because we definitely wanted to play more Sorcery. But yeah, the question is whether it's sooner or not. That's the
only probably like Tuesday if we did
probably Thursday.
Yeah, but definitely Thursday, because I think we're gonna do like the Keyforge streams group, except with the 4 precons for Sorcery, to play them all against each other and see which one stands out. I have a feeling that Wind is extremely powerful. I
think the mobility and the Void Walk is just
and the direct damage.
Yeah.
So Wind has a lot going for it, it seems. Yeah. But we'll see whatever all the.
I want to play the other stuff.
Yeah, I want to play all the other stuff too. So that's why we're gonna.
I definitely didn't play Wind optionally. I think I could have put you at Death's Door really early in that game.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the stuff coming up this week. I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.